Hey guys, Kingkade here and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you the ultimate dungeon guide on Project Slayers. Let's get right into this. So in this guide, we are going to be doing solo dungeons. Yeah, and we are going to be doing a normal mode. There is competitive mode right over there. Not really sure what the difference between the both of them are. So whenever you go into a dungeon, there's going to be 10 seconds until it actually starts the game. And then it's going to be 10 more seconds until the first mobs actually start spawning that we have to kill. And it looks like the timer for us is actually glitching right now, so that is kind of strange. That definitely isn't really gonna help us. So whenever you're going into a dungeon, what I recommend doing is bringing a weapon such as these fans right here. It may be a fan, a scythe, a katana, I guess, pretty much everything. So if you're a demon, I recommend bringing either fans or a katana, or you could even bring claws. So these weapons, you're just gonna use them whenever you hit the enemies. So for the first few enemies right here, these are all probably gonna be one tap depending on what level you are. And yeah, so for the first few waves, everything is pretty much one tap, one or two taps. And let me just go ahead and get rid of those. So I recommend bringing a weapon for whenever you're planning on attacking them with your fist, and then whenever you actually want to use spells and stuff, just switch over to your other weapon, such as your katana if you're like a breather or something, or your fist if you are a demon. And whenever you're attacking things, the main attacks that I recommend using are splash attacks that can hit multiple things. We have 4 people, which is going to be really hard if we try to kill them individually, but since we have some splash attacks, we can just click one and then it just goes down the row and kill all of them like that. But whenever it's just 2 mobs like this that are only using their fist, you can easily just kill them like that. But if it's a whole crowd of like 10, it's going to be really difficult, so I recommend using some splash attacks. I can gather all of these into a pile, and then I can click this one button to kill all of them just like that. And right here, since it's only one person, we just kill him with our fist and we don't have to waste any stamina or anything on a ranged attack. And right over here, yep, it's just 2 people with their fist. We can just stack them up. I don't recommend stacking them up and using your fist if it's more than 2 people, because that just makes it too risky. I also don't really recommend using your fist whenever there's a person such as a katana. You can if you want to, but sometimes it doesn't work because the katana person may actually block your attack. And yeah, so here we go, we can actually easily kill this person. They do block some. And now what we can also do is we can wait for the next wave and just stack them on top of each other, but make sure you don't stack too much on, because if you do get hit and there's tons of people stacked on top of each other, then you are going to take tons of damage, such as that right there. The bosses spawn at the worst time. So let's go ahead and use one of our splash attacks right here, and since I'm kind of getting destroyed right now, I'm just going to click this to easily kill them. And all right, there we go, awesome. So that attack right there is pretty good for getting everything off of you. So let's go ahead and finish off this boss right here. So bosses do spawn every now and then. Bosses also only spawn during events. So at the top of your screen, whenever a little bar pops up saying that it will either say that there's no event for that stage, or that there's like a blinding event or whatever. Whenever that pops up, that's also the same time that bosses spawn, which whenever bosses spawn, you want to kill them as fast as possible because they are very, very annoying. And let's just go ahead and kill those people real quick. Also, whenever you're doing dungeons, you'll see that there are these orbs right here that spawn every now and then. Once you kill people, they do despawn like that one just did. But yeah, so I believe there are about 5 different orbs. That one that we just saw right there, if we collect it, it will refill your stamina all the way to the max. So it will refill your stamina and everyone else's stamina. So if you are playing this dungeon with friends, it will also refill theirs. So yeah, whenever you collect it, I recommend only collecting it whenever everyone is low on stamina and you really need it. There's also a green orb that they can drop, which whenever you collect the green orb, what it does, it refills everyone's health all the way to the max. So yeah, I recommend collecting that once you're low on health. Make sure you don't collect it whenever you're too low on health. Otherwise, whenever you're running to it, something may hit you and end up killing you. So collect it once you start getting like around a quarter way health, or you can do it around halfway. It's up to you. But yeah, collect that whenever you're kind of low. And then there's 2 black orbs. One black orb has a eye in it, and whenever you collect it, which actually there's one right here, whenever you collect it, everything else freezes. So what this orb does is it makes it so that the enemies can't see you. So right now, since I'm doing this solo, they're all frozen since they can't see me. But if you are doing this with friends, it would just make it so your enemies can't see you. And since your enemies can't see you, they'll just go on and attack your friends. But since I am doing this solo and they can't see me, they all just kind of freeze like this, and I can easily kill them. The second black orb has a skull inside of it, and what that orb does, it allows you to insta kill everything. So it makes all mobs one hit, so whenever you hit them, it will instantly kill them. And that is actually really helpful, especially whenever there's lots of mobs. It allows it so you instantly kill them with your fist, and also any spells. So if you do use any spells on them, it will also instantly kill them. Also, this is the green orb right here, a green orb with a heart inside. Whenever we collect it, there we go, all of our health is automatically filled up, and it also refills all of our friends' health as well. There's also another orb that is orange and it has a ×2 icon in it, What this orb does is it multiplies how much points you get by 2. So that means each enemy that you kill, instead of getting 6 points, you'll get 12 points, and you'll just get more points for having this orb. And the last orb is a pink orb with a W when icon inside of it. I'm not exactly sure what this orb does, but I believe it multiplies how much damage you do. So I think you do like times 2 damage, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, also you make things stack up, but make sure you don't stack them up too much, because if you do end up getting hit by something, this will end up happening to you and you get absolutely destroyed. And you can use splash attacks to kill them, but it's hard to even get your attacks down whenever everything is just hitting you like this, and it doesn't really leave much time for attacks. And once you die, what you'll want to do, click this go to shop button, and then it will teleport you to the shop right here where you can spend points. Your points are up here at the top right. You get them for lasting longer, and you get about 6 points for every enemy that you kill. So the longer you last and the more enemies that you kill, the more points you'll get. And you can spend points on things such as these skull claws, these katanas right here, these masks, and these potions. But the two main things that I recommend spending your points on are when right here, but mainly XP. So XP is this little jar right here, spend points on, and it would give you XP. Also, I didn't even notice this the first few times I actually did the dungeon for like the first time, is whenever you spawn in, there's also this ladder right here. Make sure you climb up it, because up here there are actually tons of chests that you get from every boss that you kill. So all the bosses that we kill in there, it says that they drop a chest, and these are where the chests are that they drop. So yeah, so recommend collecting all of this stuff. And yeah, so that is the ultimate guide to the dungeons though. So that's gonna be all for this video. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next video.